poster. And that's the only time they get a chance to change something. But I tell them they might want me to take 4 or 5 pictures. Yeah, I like that one. I said, well, I'm gonna look at the best one and put the best one on anyway. And they just look at me funny, and then they don't say anything, you know. I had one girl take like 8 pictures, and the first one I took looked the best.
Yay, Gitchy's here. Good morning. Gitchy was first.
That's because they fixed AI. She regenerated.
That's funny. TJ's here. Morning, TJ. Max there. I know, Mia. I know. We had a hell of a thunderstorm last night. Oh my God. Hey, David. Oh, David says that Laura flew her drone, got it in the air.
That's why you had a thunderstorm.
Gitchy says, I'm a figment of your imagination. That's towards you, Joe.
You're a figment, okay? All right. You can't imagine. I think I'm gonna make me an eye appointment, because when I sit here and work on a computer for a while, the eyes start watering,
Oh,
and that's just started. I think it's just staring at it so long. So what Gitchy was saying is she wants me to keep her in my imagination. So what should I imagine? Hmm? And we're looking for TJ. DJ.
I have a correction to make. I was first in the chat, not Christy. I was first. Thank you very much.
All I'm telling you is, let me look at it. I'll be the official judge. Okay?
It says right at the top, me. I was first.
Nope.
And then Christy
Right
was
at the top it says Gitchy.
Gitchy was first.
no, I was number 1.
Gitchy, you were number 2. Nothing wrong with being second place. It's you don't want to be in the 10th place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm glad Paul cleared that up, saying second place. I thought he was calling you a piece of crap.
Being second is good too.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought he was saying you number 2 like a piece of crap. That's what I thought. I said, Gitchy, go after him. You're right down the road.
Like a poop emoji, huh?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I see Laura got her drone up in there. That's pretty good. That's good.
Yeah. I wonder how long it stayed.
But my question, did it come back?
Did it come back? So y'all had a big snowstorm, Paul?
No, a big thunderstorm. It was like 60 degrees here yesterday, and then last night the cold front went through, and it was thunder and lightning. It's just like unbelievable.
TJ, you number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got the nose to prove it.
I got the
Yep.
nose to prove it.
There you go. Hey, ready, TJ?
TJ.
There you go, TJ.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I only have 80 more pictures to put together and they're sitting right there. I ain't worried about it.
80 more prints, you say?
I got 80
Picture.
more pictures to put together
Edit.
from team pictures I did
Uh-huh.
Monday. They're right there. And guess what? They can stay right there. I ain't worried about them
Stay right there.
right now. It's not long now because I do about 14 an hour.
Oh,
So I got about 3 hours, 4 hours work. They'll get on this afternoon, and that's all that counts.
yeah.
And David, print master.
David.
Hey, David, he's out in the weather. He doesn't look too happy about it either, does he?
No.
You got audio, David.
Yeah, trying to turn the camera.
You have to go into the settings.
Fine.
I hear it buzzing. Oh, there she is.
There she is. There's the drone.
It looks a little windy there.
Of course it is, because Laura's flying a drone.
That's because Laura's in the air. I see. Okay. You got all the ducks in the pond.
Yeah, all the little Canada geese. There's a heron out there, a couple of mallards.
Laura, take your drone and fly through the ducks. See what happens.
I'll tell you what, Have. Don't do it. Don't listen to
Just kidding. Don't do
TJ.
that. Don't do that. Just kidding. Send it out. Send it out. Effing send it. Send it, bro.
Not saying it's windy.
What the heck? What is that? What is that
That's the
over
reef.
there?
Oh, there was something red there. That's on the other side.
Yeah, that's the life buoy
Oh.
preserver.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, David, if you're going to go out and use your phone that much, you need to get one of them holders that keeps it level and straight. And,
Yeah, one like this.
yeah.
It's because I'm walking as well
Oh.
on uneven ground.
Weebles wobble and that till David's in town.
Mhm.
Look at that. You see that island over there?
Yeah.
No human has ever stepped foot on it.
Well, because it looks to me like it's just a bunch of stuff growing out of the bottom of the creek.
No, it's a proper island. You could probably get about 4 houses on there.
Wow.
And David, you need a dead cat.
Oh, look at the geese.
Look at the geese.
These are the friendly ones. Oh, she's getting some warning message.
A dead cat is one of those covers for your microphone, so you
Yeah.
block the wind.
Yeah, you can't do much on the phone.
I think you can. Well, depending on your phone, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, he should be able to plug in a microphone, right?
Yo, what's up, Dustin? Haven't seen you. in a
Yeah.
while.
She's changing her battery. Just in case you don't realize it, somewhere up there is the sun. There it is.
Somewhere up there is this one.
Yeah, that's what apparently it looks like. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and carry on helping Laura.
Okay, David.
All right, catch you in a bit.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Was Laura the one that got her drone stolen out of her storage unit?
Yes.
Was that her?
Well, I don't
did
think
you ever
it was
find it?
I don't think it was.
That was easy to say.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Don't get us started, Paul. He's gonna forget what he was gonna say.
That's funny. That's great. But yeah, like I don't think it wasn't necessarily stolen. I think it got lost or misplaced or something is what it was.
Somebody returned it, but they don't know what the deal was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stolen and they realized they couldn't use it. That's what it was.
Yeah, because it was locked out. It's kind of like TJ gets locked out every once in a while when he's a bad boy.
Yeah. That's funny. Oh goodness.
Damn.
Yeah, she got that one back, but this is a different drone. I think this is one that somebody sent her.
Does somebody want to send me a drone?
I know, right? Somebody's wants.
DJ's got extras.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I have.
And he
All
get-
right,
And you know what?
Send me
You know
another
what? You know what? Lance TJ has figured out. He can't fly them all at the same time.
so why have them? Give me one.
You can illegally. I didn't say that. FAA, don't listen.
That's funny. Yeah, I got the
Okay.
the Mini 2, the Air 2S, and the Amada.
Okay, I've had my second issue with a high school girl this morning.
Uh-oh.
This was with the high school girl's mom. She says, my daughter,
Uh-oh.
I bought a B
Bigger.
package. He said, I bought a B package and the coach didn't let her get into the team picture. She didn't have the right uniform. He had 3 people he didn't put in the team picture because they weren't wearing the right uniform. He said, you're not getting in. That's it, period. So now she don't get a team picture. So she said, can I just get a $10 refund? Because it's $10 more for that package. I said, sure, unless you want me to give you a $15 8x10. An individual added to it, just let me know which one. So hopefully she'll take the 8x10 and I don't lose the whole $10. It's regular price, same thing.
So you're comping her $5 basically. You're throwing it in.
Yeah, that's what she thinks.
Yeah, exactly. Because it costs you all of $1.50 to print.
$1.28.
Where did
Actually,
Paul?
$1.34. Paul froze up. He's coming back.
Oh.
Where do you go to print yours now, Joe?
School Prints, National School Prints in Maryland.
And what's the return? 5 days?
If I send it in on a Monday, I have it back Thursday. They usually print it. I have a label the next morning. They're in the mail and they're 2 days back.
Hey, Justin.
What's up,
And how
Justin?
about the size? How about the size? 20 by 30? Do they have those?
I think they do because I'm doing some 16 by 20s
Do his intro.
in a couple of weeks. I'm waiting for the coach to give me the pictures because he's gonna line all of the locker room and the workout area with 16 by 20s over the last 7 years, 8 years of pictures, and they're all mine. So I'll have my brand all over that locker room.
And what does a 16 by 20 cost you?
I think it's like $14.
Whoa, that's so Costco. I don't know if you have a Costco where you live, but
I have one, but
Costco used to have print. Now they don't. They don't. They took it completely out of the store. At least up here. And
right.
you would get a 20 by 30 for $9.99.
Oh yeah.
I can't find it any cheaper than $20 now anywhere.
Wait,
Yeah.
Costco.
Well, you can get an account with National School Prints. It's out of Nation's Photo Lab. Because you're a teacher. Just tell them that you're with the school, that you're a teacher, and you do pictures for the school. And what they do is they'll give you an account through them, and instead of paying $2.40 with the Nations Lab, it's the same lab. They give you it for $1.38, $1.34.
So half price.
Well, it's about.
So Joe, I'm driving right now. Could you DM me that website or that company?
I will. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back to the fluid pill.
I'm driving. I just thought I'd ask why I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it in there in a second.
So
right
Costco used to print pictures off.
Yeah.
13 cents for 4 by 6. I would do all of my proofs through Costco, and it would cost if I did a wedding and I did 1,000 pictures, it only cost me $100.
Oh, that's not bad.
$30.
Huh.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
What's up, Jody?
Mike, Jody, everybody. One Vision. Max Air's here.
Not Max Air. Kick him out. Good morning, Max. Tell Tammy hi for me.
Max Air and Tammy.
Tammy, Maxie.
Growing older, but not up. My metabolic rate is pleasantly stuck.
Well, the more pleasant version of TJ is Tammy Jean. Tammy Jean. It's about ready to get started again there, Lance.
Yeah, I wish I could see I've got my phone sitting on my seat. I wish I could see him going crazy, but
well, it doesn't take much for him to go crazy, does it?
No, definitely not. So Lance, what time is it right now where you're at?
It is 6:22, and I'm just about to pull into my work, to my school. I was sick yesterday and stayed home, so I figured I'd go in a little early to see how they destroyed my room yesterday.
Now remind me, I kind of forgot. Where do you live?
I live in Federal Way, Washington, which is halfway between Seattle and Tacoma, so I'm right in the middle.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's different time zones in Georgia, and
he's on Pacific time zone.
Yeah,
you're on the Eastern time zone.
Yeah, so you're 3 hours ahead of me.
Gotcha.
And I'm it's still dark here.
Jonathan, what's good?
Hey,
dark
Jonathan.
Hey, family, what are you doing, buddy?
Tammy says hi to everybody.
Morning, Tammy.
I don't see Tammy in here. Is she in
Well,
here?
Max said it in the thing. She said hi, Lance.
Oh, good. Good, because Max sucks. I'm sorry, that's DJI. That wasn't Max.
DJI.
Sure, Tammy Jean says hi, but Max doesn't.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, he's a little protective, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I am pulling into my parking spot. And no one's here, of course. I'm always the first, seems like.
Well, you get the prime parking then.
I do. I park right in front. I get the same parking parking spot every day, and
So Justin, what's up, buddy?
I think he's about to do his intro. I think. I don't know.
Pulling that string.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
his
He got the string caught on the doorknob.
intro thing.
Well, you
Talking
know,
about pulling
Yeah.
a tooth.
yeah, like pulling a tooth. Ah,
So I tell you, Paul, before my son married Victoria, like I told you, the story was they were working together. And I said, what's going on with y'all? And then he said nothing. And then about 3 weeks later, I said, well, if there's nothing going on, you need to marry her. Like that. So they're married, right? I mean, they're in South Carolina going back now. She hasn't been at the house since December, the brand new house they built. So she'll be back at the house now. She can't wait to get back to her house, you know, like
sure.
that. But they were here when they left day before. They were here day before yesterday, and they must have hugged on each other 18, 19 times while they were sitting here saying they loved each other. And I kept telling them, I'll take get a room, but not here, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Who is it?
yeah.
Who is it?
That's my
His
oldest son
son.
and his wife.
Oh,
And it's like that's just they're like that together, you know. And I'm praying that it's that way to all the rest of their life, you know.
Yeah.
And the other son, Justin, was sitting there the other night at the dinner with his girlfriend, and they were acting the exact same way. The way they were joking with each other, like Dick and Victoria did in the beginning. And I looked over and I looked at Victoria and I said, "You remember what I said about Store Fitness, right?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "He needs to marry her." And she turned around and she goes, "Yeah, he does." Well, I got a feeling that in about within a year, I'm gonna have another one married. Because I've never seen Justin that happy in years. It's good to see him happy because most of the time he's an asshole. You know,
Jonathan, you do know Frank is Jody, right?
that's what we think. He knows Jody.
That's what we think. That's it. That's it. Well, maybe it's. I think it's his alias, because that's
Yeah,
what
right.
that's what we said. That's what we said, or that's what he said last time. It's his alias. Like on other shows, he comes on as Jody, but here he uses Frank, because I think he's at work right now. That's why he uses Frank, but when he's home, he uses Jody.
No, he uses Frank when he's in his truck or moving around. Yep.
Yeah,
When he's on a roll.
when he's on a roll,
Yeah.
like
He's really, you see, Frank actually works for the FAA. So he's in here watching drone pilots.
they had a couple tornadoes just east of them.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I know the storms went through here really bad last night.
Well, he told us that
Yeah,
if we
true.
don't like cold weather, leave. We're
True,
getting ready to
true
get
that,
cold.
Jonathan. I'm gonna agree with you 100% on that one. That they are.
Yesterday, I took my big heavy coat and put it in the closet, and now it's gonna get cold again.
Oh yeah. That's just normal.
Yeah, I know when I put it in the closet, it's gonna get cold. I know it.
Mm.
Jonathan says he can't keep up with troll accounts. There's too many
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I was totally agreeing with him. Hide the drones.
The yeah, there's no it's really gusty windy here. Unbelievably so.
It's nice here. Sun shining, not barely any wind blowing, so I don't know. I might put the drone up here in a little while and take some pictures or go fly the Avata somewhere.
Screen share. Here's what it is here. $35 mile an hour, 42 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour, 43 mile an hour gusts.
Well, that's not well.
That's bad.
Yeah, kind of bad, I guess. What
Oh,
is
man, I
what
might be
is
working on
what
it.
is DEA stand for? Drones.
Drug Enforcement Agency.
Oh, drone enforcement agency. I enforce people. I enforce people to fly drones.
You force them to?
It's kind of like
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey Sarah.
What's up, Sarah?
Well, Justin is supposedly here, but he's not here. He's never said a word, Sarah. I don't know, maybe he's laying on the floor. Or he got his cord hooked on something and he can't get up.
He's got his what hooked up to something?
His cord.
String.
Cord, yeah.
You never walk around naked with a string and hanging out your wing.
That's it.
You never know what it's going to hook onto.
It's called wounded wing syndrome.
Yep. Oh, I gotta change this. I got a freaking appointment with a doctor on Friday, which don't make sense because the angiogram's not till the 6th. So they're gonna have to change this appointment. I ain't going.
You got a doctor's appointment when?
Well, they're saying I got one Friday with the cardiologist, but I shouldn't have it Friday with the cardiologist because it should be after the angiogram. Well, I'm not going. I'm gonna have to cancel it. I don't know if I'm doing soccer on Saturday or not. Coach has never got back with him. Usually he lets me know about the game. He may have somebody else this year. I've done it for the last 3. And it's not I'll put it this way, it's about an 8-hour day, and I got to take 14 pictures with all of soccer all-stars, all individuals, plus 2 games. So it's like 8 hours of nothing but work.
Hey,
Then I got to process it all, and I make maybe $200.
Do any of y'all get calls sometimes when you like pick up the phone, you say hello, and then like nobody says hello back on? You say hello like 3 or 4 times, like hello, hello,
Hello. Hello.
hello.
You know why? It's a robocall calling number, and they're waiting for you to answer it. When they answer, that's when they get the key to pick up.
Yeah.
Hello.
But TJ, if somebody ever calls you like that and says, "Is this TJ?" like this, say, "Who's this?" Ask them, "Who's this?" Don't say yes.
Yeah,
Never say yes to somebody.
Hey, who's
because
calling?
They'll record that and they'll use that on some kind of sale to say you said yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, who is
Well,
this?
if you don't know who's calling you, the best thing to do is don't answer.
Don't answer it.
Yeah.
And if I don't, if it was a crazy number, I had one come in the other day that said Japan. Now, if it said China, I was thinking it was DJI.
Yeah.
But it said Japan. I looked at it and I just blocked it. It won't call me again.
Yeah, 'cause just not too long ago, I had a number come up from like West Palm Beach or whatever. So I picked it up. I said, hello, hello, hello. And nobody said hello back. So I just hung up.
Well, there's a little thing right at the bottom there where after when you hang up, you can say block.
Yeah.
Block the phone number.
I didn't know if it would be work or whatever. I'm like, TJ, can you come in today? We don't have very many cashiers.
Yep.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to put you in charge of keeping an eye on TJ. I've got to go to the little boys' room. I'll be right back.
Why am I punished? Why am I punished?
Dan says, I think women poop. I think women think they have a magical buttholes that just don't produce poop, or at least that's what they tell us.
Yeah.
We are going to get to the bottom of this question today.
I want nothing to do with the bottom. Nothing to do with the bottom. Always get you in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
What the hell? Why in the hell? Why does that look stupid?
Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, congratulations, Dan. That's awesome.
Read the chat. I don't see the chat.
Dan just reached 20K on his YouTube channel.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is good.
And he comes in asking if women poop. He thinks he thinks women think they have magical buttholes that just don't produce poop, or at least that's what they tell us. Yeah, well deserved, Dan. Good job.
Yeah, I hate to do this. I'm not doing it.
Women also never fart. They fluff.
Well, I don't believe that. My
Yeah.
ex-wife ran me out the room one day. I laying there and said, "What the hell is that smell?"
So
It couldn't have come out of you.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny too. It's part of the joke is the second part. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh. Got to bring one of my pups to the vet today at 2:30.
Lone Cannon.
And he loves going to the vet. The closer he gets to the time, he'll come over here and be messing with me, spinning around, trying to get his leash. Ready to go.
What's up, Dusty? We've got Dusty and Dustin.
Yep. Hey, Lance, you still there?
Is what?
Is Lance still there? He's somewhere else.
Yeah, Lance is still here.
I'll wait for him to come back and I want to tell him something.
What made you think about this, Dan? Like were you and your girlfriend having a discussion
Too
or
much
something?
information.
What came about this?
Too much information.
I think Mark is he's waiting for the right time to do his introduction, I think.
You talking about
Waiting to
that small channel, Infinity Gaming?
come in with his hand doing like this and then doing the head nod thing.
Okay, I've only been doing this for 50 freaking years. Why I keep hitting the wrong button? Well, I'll say 10 years since it's really with this program.
I don't want you back there.
Let the little channel eat his burrito. Jonathan said he got it figured out. The females that don't poop talk a lot of shit.
That's fine. So Lance, you're back?
Back? You mean back to school?
You could hear, right?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, so last night I get a text from one of the moms telling me that she saw the senior picture, the poster, and her daughter wanted me to switch the pictures if I could because she liked it the other way. So I looked at the picture and I already knew what was going to happen. So I just flipped them and kept both copies and put the other one back, the new one back up. This morning she says, no, she's wrong. It needed to be the other way because she has socks on in the other picture. Yeah, I knew that. You know? So I put it back and said, yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's amazing how picky they can get.
Oh yeah, and I'll be honest with you. She's holding her shoes over her shoulder and she's got these pretty little pink and socks on with all these little designs. And when I do an individual picture, I'm gonna put it on there with it like that, because she's gonna like that. It's a good looking picture because she's not wearing her shoes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's one of the best pictures I took all day, just because she's on an angle with the shoes, with her head looking back with the shoes over her shoulder.
I did that with a bride. She loved it.
Yeah.
With her shoes hanging
Yep.
over her shoulder like that.
And I
I
got
did
to the
a
point
similar
now, I just tell them, what do you want to do? And I'll tell you if you can do it or not, if it's good. But I'll bring about 8 to 10 pictures and lay it out there when they sign up to look at them. The different poses, but most of them know what they're going to do.
Do you shoot with flash or no?
Yeah, I bring strobes. I got a little, I'll show you. Can you see the chat? Can you see us? Me?
Yeah, you're small.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, I can't make myself big right now. I'll put it up on the screen, but I'll show you my when you see this, you can look at it and say, wow. The wrong thing.
I use Pocket Wizards. Do you use Pocket Wizards?
That's Flashpoint. That's my setup, the little green screen.
Oh, that's cool.
With the 2 strobes, one on the back, one on the back shoulder, and one in the front.
That's pretty
Right
cool.
there.
And do you use Pocket Wizards or do you use an off-camera trigger?
Off a camera trigger, and I have Flashpoint I use.
Yeah.
Flashpoint strobes. But the kids look at that and they go, what is this going to be like, right? And then when it's all said and done, after I stick the kid in front of that and put him on my backdrop, that's one of the pictures right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's already set up with the tempo. I just throw them in, you know.
Yeah.
See, you saw the TJ. You saw how it looked where I shoot them, right? That's a finished product.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's you know, everybody looks at that. I shot my wife's nephew one time for senior pictures, and they lived in California, and he hadn't got his senior pictures, and they were here. And I said, you got a coat, any coat you can use like this? And they said, yeah, we got a coat with us. I said, I tell you what, he's about the same size as me. I said, let me just bring a tux. So I brought a tux and made him put a tux on. And we were in my mother-in-law's, it was funny. We were in my mother-in-law's living room. And I sat him on a coffee table, on the end of a coffee table. I put a light behind him. I put a regular drop-down screen in back of him. And then I was about 4 feet in front of him with a wide-angle lens. And I just sat there with a little fill-in flash in the back and a solid light in the front. That's all I did. And then and the fill-in flash, it actually was all fill-in light. It wasn't flash. I just set my settings so I wouldn't get a lot of grain. And I shot 3 or 4 pictures of them. I said, okay, that's it. And they were looking at me like I was crazy because I'm sitting in the middle of the living room with everything all around us. And then when they saw the pictures, they said, how do you do that? You know, I said, you just get rid of all the crap around you, you know, afterwards. All I need is about 4 foot. That's 5 foot by 12. That's 5 foot wide. Let's see. It's 5 foot. Yeah, 5 by 12. So it goes 7 foot high in the back and comes out in the front. And then when I'm doing, if I know, because I could have brought the waist high yesterday, which I'm gonna start doing. Because what I usually do is shoot a 5 by 7 and it meets to the ground, and I'm shooting from the knees up anyway for the picture. So I don't need the ground to worry about it. But that one girl, when she had her socks on, I said, stand on the green. So then I don't have to pull her out of it. And I thought, like I said, I like the picture. I like the picture myself. That's why when I put it on the other picture, I'm going to see if she likes this, where she sees the socks. And then she may turn around and change the picture back because I put it from a little bit above the socks. but you got to make it look good, and you got to make sure that because your brand's out there on that, and you got to make sure that they like it and it looks good. I will be right back, TJ. You got it, TJ.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. So what time do all the kids get there today, Lance?
Today is a late arrival day, every Wednesday. So the first class is at 8:30. Normally it's 7:30.
Oh,
And then I have first period planned, so I don't see the kids until about 20 after 9 on Wednesdays. So I've got like 3 hours that I can get ready to teach.
Oh, there you go.
And it looks like my room is in good repair. So my substitute teacher did a good job.
Oh, nice. Oh, you had a sub yesterday?
Yeah, I was sick. I'm not 100% today, but
Oh, so maybe like 75%?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Kind of like what you are normally. Yep.
Right.
Oh, I thought that might get you a laugh, but I guess not.
Man, have you ever heard of Rise Coffee? RYZE, Rise?
No.
No, I keep seeing it on Facebook and stuff. I'm just like, man, this stuff looks awesome. Maybe I might need that. I saw it. I saw they sold it at Walmart. I might take a ride up there and see if they have it.
So coffee beans?
Well, no, it's here. Let's see if I could find it. Rise Coffee. All right, hold on just a second. Do a screen share. All right, so this is what it is right here. Rise Coffee.
Yeah.
It's this is what it looks like. It's got like all this stuff in it. Let's see. More than just coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TJ Laugh Out Loud show. TJ, what's good, family?
What's going on with you? Hey, have you ever heard of this Rise Coffee right here? You ever heard of this?
What kind of coffee?
It's called Rise, RYZE. It's like more than just coffee. It's like it says our blend enhanced with functional mushroom and MCT delivers calm energy that promotes focus, productivity, adrenal health, and yes, happiness. Our ingredients have been studied for thousands of years, and see, so it's got like all these different things in it or whatever. I don't know. They said Walmart has it. I looked at it online. It said Walmart has it, but I'm gonna go up there and check it out and see and try it and see what happens.
Yeah, I never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I keep seeing it on social media. It's like, damn, I should try this shit and see what happens.
Don't try just to see what happens, TJ.
Yeah.
Let somebody else be the test them.
Maybe it might make me feel better. I don't know.
Coffee always makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
But yeah, I ain't just about to go try any brand.
Do you have one of those Keurig coffee machines?
I have two actually.
Oh, you have two of them?
Yeah, I got one in the house. Well, actually, they're both in the house right now because I had to clean it up. But
oh,
yeah, I got two of them. This is my coffee station.
You got a whole setup over there.
This is my coffee station. I'm very serious when it comes to coffee.
Oh, there you go. Damn, you got like all the flavors.
Yeah, I got all kind of coffee cups and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yes, this is my coffee station.
Is one a what's the other thing that like coffee, and then there's
Well, both of them you could either do the grinds or
Espresso.
oh,
you can do the
yeah,
Keurig.
that's what I was gonna ask if one was an espresso machine.
Yeah, this
No.
one does espresso.
That does espresso.
Then I got my grinders.
So you get
Yeah.
the whole bean and you just grind it up in your machine there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, you take the beans. This one's very, very well, can you see? Yeah, this one's old as hell.
Oh, that looks like
Okay.
one of those oldie ones, like
These are old ones.
grinders.
And this one is electric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious about my coffee, man.
There you
I
go.
don't see I'm single, so when I wake up in the morning, I don't look for a woman, I look for my coffee cup.
There you go. There you go.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
I see it. So what you got going on today, TJ?
Not too much. I'm just kind of just relaxing right now.
Golf today?
I might go flying today. I don't know. I really need to focus on this house is what I really need to do. But I feel like I haven't been flying lately, so I'd like to do that. But I don't know. I guess I got to take care of important matters, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
always
fine.
get to do that.
Get this damn shit box of a house that we're living in all straight and whatever. My crazy ass fucking wife damn brought all this furniture in here and that we don't need.
I thought it was just a mattress.
No, it was a mattress. It's a this white leather chair and a coffee table and a couple bar stools and like two other chair looking like leather chairs.
All that is extra furniture, you saying?
Yeah.
TJ, use the coffee table for a landing pad, man.
I know. a big giant landing pad.
Listen, I'm telling you, look, I just had my kitchen renovated, right? So I got a big old island in the middle of my floor now. The table that was here, that's on the deck now. That's my flight table now. It's an $800 flight table, buddy. I ain't gonna lie though,
we don't have a yard or anything like that. We don't have a deck. It's a big pond in the middle of like the houses, and then we have like a little like patio looking thing. But at some point, I would like to extend the patio, but
yeah,
it's just not happening right now.
Well, all things in due time.
Yeah.
All things in due time.
I'm not sure where he went to go use the little boy's room at, really, to be honest with you, Mark.
Who, Paul?
Yeah, Mark was asking if he went to go use the little boy's room at Tim Hortons.
I'm hoping. He didn't say he was going to fly a ship.
No, he said he was going to the bathroom. Probably had to do number 2.
Yeah.
He didn't say that. And he didn't say he was going to feed the squirrels. I hope he didn't. I hope he got his phone and he didn't fall down.
I wonder if he fell in.
He kind of too big to fall in.
Yeah.
Might fall off, but he ain't gonna fall in.
Yeah, yeah.
He might get stuck.
What you up to today, Jonathan?
I'm looking at this weather, man. Looking like it's gonna rain, but ain't no rain, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out today. Sky is literally gray, but the forecast says no rain, so.
No.
Trying to sell this Mini 3 Pro. Don't nobody want it.
Who's selling a Mini 3 Pro?
Me?
Oh, you is?
Yeah, the whole setup.
You don't fly it no more?
I rarely really flew it because in Georgia we got a lot of strong winds. So like the only time I really fly it is like when it's raining, I fly through the house. I don't really fly.
How much you selling it for?
6.
Dude, if I had the money, man, I would definitely buy it from you.
You got the whole fly mode kit.
Oh,
Two
there
of
it is.
the 47-minute flight batteries, landing gear, skin. The new RC.
Hey, Max is offering you a great deal.
Oh, Matt, I already know what Matt's gonna say.
He's going
He
to
said you pay the shipping.
$50 and you pay the shipping.
$50.
And you pay the shipping.
That is the shipping.
But he doesn't want a DJI. DJI sucks.
Yeah, so.
Listen, if y'all don't know Max by now, man, that's Max's calling card. Max has been saying that before I started screaming, "What's good, family?" Max has DJI every damn thing.
Yeah.
So those of y'all who don't know about Max, he all the DJI sucks, but Max has more DJI shit than I do. So y'all gotta learn that about Max, man. Don't be taking that personal, thinking Max is just ragging on DJI. He loves DJI.
Yeah.
It's a vice versa thing, people.
Vice versa thing.
Yep. Oh, sorry about it took so long. I didn't know I was checking into the extended stay at the bathroom.
Yeah. Maybe Tim Hortons to use a little boy's room.
Well, and then when I went to flush it, it overflowed.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, you talk about having to clean up your shit, right? That's...
Yeah.
Overload.
Yeah. That's my own fault. I should have taken some little pills to get things flowing a little easier rather than those great big logs, you know?
How about those Marnies?
I'm glad I ate early.
Here he comes. Look at that man.
That's funny.
Hey, Justin, the wife was looking for you a little while ago. He wanted to know if you were on here, and that was 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we told her your string got caught in the door.
No audio, Justin.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait a
look
minute,
at
we got
Just like a small channel.
You got shades on. Man, take them glasses off. We know you was crying when you pulled that string out. Like, oh, take your glasses off.
Yeah.
Oh, I took that string out last night.
Did you?
It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Did it hurt?
I didn't even feel it.
Well, what
Just
made
slid
it
right
easier? What made it easier is let the cat grab the one end and run, right?
No, I just literally just pulled it out because last night I was having some kidney pain at like 2:00 this morning. And it was really bugging me, so I was like, "Fuck this! I'm getting this thing out of me." So I pulled it out, and then I peed out this nasty chunk of something, and then the pain just went away.
So you had another. So you had another blockage.
I think it was from the surgery. I don't know.
Yeah, probably the stones ready to come out. The string was in the way type business. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, it was a tube that he pulled out, right?
Yeah.
Did you save it? Put it on the wall?
No, I threw it away. I'm gross. I'm not saving it.
You know, I can see it on the wall, and with a little sign that says, "I survived."
Make you a necklace.
Yeah, you earned that strike, buddy.
And make you a necklace. Just put a drill
like
through.
in a little like a little a test tube, and then put above it, "I survived."
What's up, Daryl? Mark, W. Can see Ken.
You went through some things ain't none of us been through.
Ugh.
I salute you.
I said,
Now-
I came in earlier, but then I was waiting for
And
you.
salute.
There you go.
I came in and nobody really said anything, and I was sitting here like this, and then I fell asleep. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I didn't get much sleep.
how come you have a keyboard in the corner of the screen?
That's his keyboard that he's got on his desk.
See?
Hey, you know him, Mr. Gadget.
Mr.
He's
Gay.
showing off.
What
Is that a new mic you got there too?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh. And
oh, nice.
there's an Elite 2.
An Elite 2.
It's a very nice controller.
Sweet.
Now everybody gets to see me crash even more. All right. Now, but see, look here, I'll show you. So it comes with a case. And it's got custom buttons and joysticks and stuff you can put on it.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's got longer joysticks. It's
Well,
got
you know
regular-
what's neat about it is it's transparent. Did you see? You could see right through to the wall.
Right, I don't know what is that.
That was I got an Xbox Elite controller last night.
See,
An Elite 2.
the Elite 2 allows you to see right through it. See?
But
Well,
these
that's-
are all the custom buttons that come with it that you can add to it.
For the Xbox,
Mhm.
that's nice.
There it is.
Yeah. So everything's removable so you can customize it.
Holy shit.
And then it also has 4 paddles that I can add down here for 4 extra buttons.
Oh, that's
So I can map those buttons down there for extra stuff. I don't have them on yet. Do I?
That's the cheat controller.
Cheap controller.
The cheat.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, no, that's our top of the line right there.
No. Cheat. As in you can do stuff that somebody else would literally have to probably switch, and you just hit the button.
But if you pick up that controller and then pick up a regular Xbox controller, man, you can tell the difference. That feels like a premium ass controller when you hold it in your hand.
Joe, I had my guy come take the leg off of that thing. Is I didn't want to take it off. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
oh Lord.
He took the leg off. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you with the battery thing.
What is it?
okay.
Let me see.
Is that a Walmart brand drone right there?
This is that drone that lady left. I gave it to my boy Mike, and he had been flying it, and then he had a walk of shame, and this is what happened to one of the legs.
It done broke off.
How much was that drone cost?
I don't know.
Probably
Well,
like
look it up because it might not even be worth
No.
fixing.
probably
To
like
be honest with you.
$20 maybe.
This needs a leg.
20,
This needs one of these.
$30.
This one is broken.
Well, what I'm saying is, if it's a super cheap drone, I wouldn't even fix it. I'd just run that bitch into a wall and have some fun with it.
I gave it to him. He can do what he want with it.
Is a
What I know is he won't be crashing one of my DJIs.
Is the camera good on it? Oh,
No, probably not.
yeah.
It's probably shaky fucking 420 or
Not
440 or
stabilized.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 720p.
This is the camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
So
sure
you-
it's shaky as fuck. It's like when you're watching a video. It's
Actually,
Yeah.
feel kind of
Oh,
scary.
that shoots FPV video.
How in the fuck is
I sent you
that?
my home address in Messenger.
Yeah, you sent it to me already.
No, the address I gave you was a PO box. I sent you a home address.
Okay.
Funny.
That way I don't have to go look for it.
Yeah, I seen him put it up one time and he was headed towards the power line and I ran out the front door thinking I was gonna catch it, had to catch it when it hit the ground. And he actually gained control of it and figured out how to fly that thing.
Well,
Only thing is his controller uses AA batteries, right? So you don't know when the batteries are dying, and that's what happened to him. The batteries had died, and he was trying to land it, and it wouldn't come down. So he hit the fail-safe. When he hit the fail-safe, it just shot straight to the ground, and the leg broke off.
He should have ran to try to catch it to save it or something.
He should have, because I mean, it's got propeller guards on there, so I would have tried.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. You figure that thing, this thing look like it can't be no more than what, $20, $30, if that.
Well, right now it's not worth anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, it still flies. It still flies, but when it goes to land it leans because that gap is missing. See this piece of the
Is that piece still? Do you still have that piece? Just glue it on.
Nah, you can't glue that. It's ate up. It's ate up. It should look like this.
Morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it should look like this, but
shut up, Lance.
Hey, I'm walking through the hall, just saw another teacher. Of course, they roll in an hour after I do. No dedication.
Yeah.
Well, probably if some of them don't know you, Lance, they think that you're the night janitor. Did they ever try to hand you the trash or something? Or?
Yeah, they probably do. They think I'm usually the last one that leaves because I do esports after school, and then I'm the first one to get here just because I'm a morning guy.
Yeah.
Not because I'm dedicated.
He's just trying to get front row parking.
Yeah, I need the front row because I'm old.
Laura.
Justin, I don't know if you saw it, but Laura was flying this morning.
No,
what? She finally got it up?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that did not sound right. She finally got it in the air.
Somebody clipped that.
She stroked David and he got it up for her.
Oh yeah, that one's going in the clip jar.
I already know. As soon as I said it,
windy.
No, it was windy as hell, and she was by a little pond. There was ducks out there and everything, and David was trying to catch it with his camera. And oh yeah, they were having. I don't know if it was a good time, but they were having a time. Here comes the Welch Rob.
Rob.
Hey Rob,
well, it's good, family.
Hey, what's happening? Just
how you doing this morning?
One of them glasses on for.
Look, you see?
Yeah, you got a blue one.
I got.
But yeah, once he pulled the plug, it turned blue.
Is that somebody next to you, Justin?
No.
Was he able
Oh,
to
you're talking
see
about
it
over
there?
here or right
No,
here?
the other side. No.
Over there.
Okay.
No, it's just
one of your daughters just coming into the frame a little bit.
Oh, they're out at
just
school.
my lighting.
Right, what's going on with all the glasses then?
'Cause I'm cool like that.
Mr. Cool.
Yeah, I noticed Joe's at it as well. He is.
Yeah. Now that he's got his jewels back, he's Mr. Cool.
Joe's got his glasses on too.
Yeah, there you go.
He
He's got something for you too, TJ. There you
go. Morning, everybody.
Hands up for Justin.
Now that he's got his jewel.
No, see, but I look better than Joe though. He looks like Elton John.
Like my wife used to say, you got to hope.
You had TJ. I got something for you.
What's that?
Rob's been waiting all week to use that.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Jonathan, you seen that bit?
What's that?
Like, can you see
I'll
my
be
picture?
back,
Gonna
guys.
show
I've
it
got a board
again.
meeting.
See my picture?
No, I didn't see it. I was checking in the chat.
Keep looking.
Oh yeah, I seen that one the other day. She did. They got your name all over it.
That's funny.
Nope, I thought we were gonna do it.
Oh,
here.
by the way, Paul, you freaked Sarah the fuck out too.
Boom.
Why?
Because when you said that I was
So we'll
probably
table it
on the
again?
floor, she
Yeah.
literally got scared and came all the way home because she thought something was wrong with me.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Sarah, but he was on. His camera wasn't on, but he had joined the panel and just nothing, and that's not like him.
No, I understand but when she tried to call me, but my phone was silent, wasn't turned on.
Well, it's Rob.
And she freaked the fuck out when you said that and came all the way home to check on me.
Go ahead, Rob. Do it again.
Ooh, Paul, you gonna get it.
I told you, man, Sarah is
There you go.
super protective of me.
One more time, Rob.
Here I am.
Oh shit.
Daddy finger, where are you? Here I am.
There you go. I like that. I think I'm gonna teach my granddaughter that.
What in the fuck did TJ just say?
No, I didn't say anything.
I'm
'cause-
clipping that. I'm clipping it. He said daddy finger.
No, that's what the caption
did?
said, Daddy
Yep.
finger.
No, I didn't see any
Nah,
caption.
TJ, if I'm getting clipped, your ass getting clipped too.
That's what it said. That's what the caption
Morning.
Oh shit, they're gonna put both of those together too.
said.
She got it up. Clip it,
Hang
daddy.
Hang on. Morning, Mac.
Daddy finger.
Morning, Mac. Ken, place it here. Daryl. Max here. Whoa, hey, Max. Tammy.
What's up, Donald?
Max is here spending $50.
Donald.
Question on STEM hours, guys.
Donald's
real
in.
quick.
I'm ignoring the
Oh.
llama.
Yeah,
Max and
I've got a
Tammy,
question
yeah.
on that. I updated my certificate 2 years ago, I think, and I did not have to put any STEM hour stuff down. I don't know how new it is, or are certain CTE teachers just included? I mean, for me, and I don't know about you guys, I would guess that Kathy and Paul would probably be, as far as what they teach, would be a lot of STEM stuff. So
I'll
are we
check in a
exempt
minute,
from that
Laura.
is, I guess, my question. I don't know.
No, all of us have to do it 15 hours, each renewal with
We don't need to listen in on this conversation,
I thought there was somebody
especially when he's talking about the length of his stem. That's when he was talking to the female and says, "I just don't know how long the stem lasts," and it's like, oh no.
Oh yeah, sir. Laura got some
Yeah, good
pictures
line.
of some ducks.
Yep.
Well, at least you got to go out and finally fly, Laura.
Yeah.
Because at this point, she was ready to sell the fucking drone because every time they went to go fly, it was raining.
Yeah. This morning
told-
as well, Justin, I cancelled my StreamYard.
Oh, so you're not going to use StreamYard no more?
No. Well, I'm paying for Streamlabs, and
Well, StreamYard, when you were on it the other day, was horrible.
yeah,
It was just, you were breaking up so
I
bad.
was paying for StreamYard, paying for Zoom, paying for Streamlabs, and that microphone thing. And so I've cancelled quite a lot of stuff.
Well, you should be able to cancel that Crisp now because it does
And
have
that's
that.
what I've done. That microphone thing. Yeah, I cancelled that. Um, yeah, just, I bet I cut my thing down. I don't know.
Well,
Between
StreamYard has always been horrible with people with bad internet. Like if your internet's really strained, it's not a very good program to use because it's all web based.
Yeah, so I've got a new thing coming as well, where instead of going for Skynet, a local company is trying a new device which takes 3 SIM cards and 3 different networks. And they reckon if I plug it into a USB in the van, I can have Wi-Fi up to 50 meters away. If one network is no good in that area, the other one kicks in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back up.
So yeah, it's a trial thing. And yeah, they said they do it unlimited data, but only 300 down, 50 up, I think. And it was
Laura's picks.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Everybody's about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is
That's
the
a nice little area out there. She can get up in the sky.
Yeah, she was able to get it up. David helped her.
Sounds like something that might work for you, Rob. Try it out.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'd be cool, I will, and if I got up there because with Skynet, it was that was like 100 quid a month. All right, fair enough. And the thing, but I didn't want to start having to drill holes in the roof and all that crap, and you know. Take a chainsaw with me to cut down trees and
I like that little area in the middle of that what's that lake, a pond? Little llama.
yeah.
Gotta get up around there.
But
Do
it's
your
got a little
orbit around
drone
there.
flying.
That'll be nice.
I bet there's some nice cap in there. When'd you get a new mic, Justin?
Last night I went to
What have you got? Same as me?
no, I ended up getting the S because that's all they had at Walmart. So I got the one that was a little bit more expensive.
Oh, cool. What's the
Because they
difference?
didn't. Honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I have to go through the specs and see, but they only had that one available. So I
Have you got like a roller volume at the bottom?
Yeah, and then I have all the different omnidirectionals for the mic.
Yes, yeah.
But I think really the only difference is you can switch the color on this one. I don't know. I'll have to look and see because I don't really know what the difference between the two are.
This one's all right. I quite like it. I like it where you can just tap it and it goes off. It definitely does it? Yeah. Whew.
Yeah,
So-
you just tap it to mute it.
Yeah. Speak once you've tapped it. Just is it 100% off? Yes.
Did Joe leave?
I'm here.
Morning, Lance.
So Joe, can you see the screen?
Yep.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
say how tight this is. I don't know if you want to make me bigger, Paul, or not, but it fits tight in here. Okay, this is when it's printed, so I have to kind of pull it apart like this, and kind of jury rig it in. I have to be careful because the lens is so finicky, and you kind of put it in here, and there you have it. So you do need that opening to be able to get
Yeah, I see it. That's what I
Plus that
figured.
opening
So what I'll
is
do
what-
is I'll make it like that one you sent me.
yeah, that sticks out here or
Yeah.
here or wherever. And then this will be enclosed but turned. Right?
Okay.
Right, but
Yeah, I'll
and
work on
then-
that later today or first thing in the morning.
Joe,
Once I get these pictures finished.
Joe, you wouldn't consider doing that in TPU, would you?
I could. I got to get it from Johnny. Johnny's got something he wants to give me.
Okay, just it's only good things like how I've done. Like I bet you if he was to clamp it, it could possibly snap at
Yeah,
the
it
jump.
could if you tighten it too tight.
At least with the TPU, it got flexes sort of grips into it. Somebody
Well, I
in
mean,
the chat, whoever flies FPV, will know. If
but
it's,
the thing is where it clamps together. That's literally what's holding the tension of the camera in there.
Yeah.
yeah, I know,
So
but
yeah, you have to be able to clamp it down. So I get what you're saying. If you clamp it too hard,
I'll be
TPU
right
is
back.
quite
Pliable.
thing for cracking and snapping. I'd hate for the camera to come out.
Well, what you're saying is it's more pliable. It's
So do you think
Yeah.
that this would work if I tighten it up with that?
or just a
Yeah,
little
just-
small bolt.
Yeah, I have to do that every time.
Get a bolt with a wing nut on it.
Yeah. Quarter 20.
But yeah, like I said, just go to the hardware store and get you a little bolt with a wing nut. That's all you really need. I'd just run to Lowe's and get a bolt and a wing nut for that, Lance.
Yeah.
That'll be the easiest way to screw it off and on every time. But yeah, you're gonna have to do that every time. Dustin says TPU at 100% infill should be fine. Tightening that up.
yeah, that was all I would have said. Hey, I wouldn't use PLA, would you? Dustin or Max or anybody else in the chat?
The only one that Dustin, Joe.
See, AZ would be the person
Yeah, David would be the one to really know.
you know straight away.
Yeah, because I don't see anybody else in the chat besides Joe and Dustin that print. So
Anybody seen much of AZ?
yeah, I talk to him all the time. I talk to him almost every day.
He was on yesterday.
Okay,
He's
good.
been busy with work, a lot of projects going on. So he listens sometimes. He's just not in the chat. Sometimes
He was on yesterday, and I want to say I seen him in Johnny's the other day as well.
Yeah, that's my thoughts, Dustin. PLA just snaps too quick. Especially as well if there's any vibration. What are you putting it on, Lance? You putting it on your drone? Or on a selfie stick? Your mic's off.
It's on a drone.
Yeah, so I'm setting that on top of my Avata, but I wanted to set, I've got my Avata here, hold on. So right now, the way I have it operating now is I've got this clamp that sits on top of the Avata.
Okay.
And I put it right here and I clamp it down. And it's on there pretty secure. But right now, if I were to put this on here, it's facing this way. And I don't want it facing this way. I want it facing this way.
Yeah.
So I've got to turn this so it's facing the other direction, or turn this so it's facing the other direction.
Isn't that gonna make it more? Isn't that gonna make it more heavier?
Well, it does, yeah. But this is going to be more sturdy, more center of gravity, better center of gravity than this.
Yeah.
So that's why I went it
But
here.
why would you put it sideways instead of front ways?
It's a 360 camera, TJ. There's no front or back.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, so this will shoot everywhere, right?
Oh.
And I want it here because it'll be more stable.
Hey Joe, Dustin says he'll try it in TPU just to test it if you want him to just test it out.
Okay, when I make the file, I'll send it to him too. I'll get with Johnny Thursday and I'll tell him bring me some of it because he said he had a little chunk, like a quarter roll. He wanted me to try it out. TPU.
Yeah, he put his email in there for you. I want him to send it to him whenever you get it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just I don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong, but
I think it'd be better.
I personally would. I use that sort of thing on any clamps I make. You know, for cameras and that sort of thing out of TPU. You just got that flex. The PLA I find just cracks and snaps.
I think PLA Plus does a little bit better job for stuff like that. I'm looking at what Mike
Yeah,
and them were
yeah,
saying.
it's a bit
it's
tougher,
a little
but
bit better.
Yes, if he hits a twig, on a branch, at least with a TPU, it'll bend, won't it? You know?
TPU is a little bit more pliable.
Well, TPU, you can, it's a phone cover stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what you would make a butt plug or something out of, yeah.
No, no, that'd be too rigid.
So they got a 360 for the Avata now. Okay.
Well, it's not really for the Avata. He just
this is an Insta360, and this is just.
Oh, is it? So you're literally just trying to put it on there.
Exactly.
What's the weight? What's the weight of it?
Heavy.
That's gonna. I forget. Most it's gonna kill your battery time.
You should get a scale and weigh it and see what it weighs to the actual Avata. I'm kind of curious on the weight.
Yeah, because that thing look kind of heavy there.
I'll have to find someone.
It will, but imagine the shots you could get.
Donald says skip the mount, use industrial strength Velcro.
Velcro. That can easily come off.
3M makes some really strong shit though. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
But they have this really, really strong Velcro you can use for stuff like that. Like that's that shit. Like you could break something trying to pull it apart.
What color you want it? What color you want it next?
I know what he's calling. What he's talking about.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It is.
He's got yellow, blue, green, orange, red, purple, transparent, red and purple solid, and orange solid.
Orange.
I don't think I do it.
It'll match my props.
Yeah, that's the 4 props, isn't it? Joe, you got the 3 props, haven't you?
3.
How'd you find them? Good?
I flew with the 4 and I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with the 5, the originals. Yeah, I flew with those and I liked it, but I went with the 3 just to see. I actually think it drifts a little more with the 3, but not a lot. It drifts a little bit when you're going around things, but it could have also been the fact that I was getting a sensor error that I really didn't show up till I decided to try to crash. And after I recalibrated everything, I don't get that drift as much anymore. But it also could be too that I was drifting in 28-mile-an-hour winds.
There's a lot of Sean's in the community, Dusty.
But I really like the 3s.
Yeah, I just bought the 3s for the Avata and a bunch of FPV drones I got.
Lance, if you're gonna put that on there, you might want to use the 5s because you're gonna want as much stability as you can get with that weight on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna put that on, you might want to use the 5s.
I agree with you, except for one thing.
What's that?
The 5s are the ones that were shredding, and the only thing I would worry about is if that extra weight, if he picks up a little speed, makes it flex a little bit, and then the shred on them.
But they were shredding when people was switching it into sports mode, right? In the middle of flying.
Yeah.
But
right.
The extra weight make it give a little more tension on it, where it flex a little more.
Yeah.
That's an engineering question.
We only create more issues. I think. Yeah. I think you're right, Joe.
That's why I got a bunch of brand new 5s in the back. I don't want to use them. I got them in a case.
Are they OGs or are they
All OGs.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they're
you
not
might as well just throw
master
those in the
screw.
trash, Joe.
Try to master edge screws. I
That's
ain't never
what
had
I
a
got.
problem with
I
them.
don't know. Do
Oh, they are
sell
master edge
fives?
screws?
Do they sell
Yeah, before I
fives?
throw
don't
them
know.
away, I'll sell them on eBay. Yeah.
Right. I want to say everybody who props has snapped were the
ETs.
factories.
Originals.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
And everybody that when they snapped is when they were flying and flipped from what you call the sport.
Right. From
And it was while they were flying. Well, it's not they. And every time I used to switch, I'd stop, then switch, then go.
But you know what's funny about that too is
You're quiet,
mode
Justin.
when you, is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
I thought you were telling me to
so-
be quiet.
Oh no,
so
I said he was.
what I was saying was what's funny about that is when you put that thing into sports mode without it being an acro, it's literally not any quicker than the Mini 2. It's not much quicker than the Mini 2.
No,
Yeah.
Like it's right on par with it. That's what's funny, and that little bit of a speed increases was causing the props to fucking shred. That's crazy. Like I understand if you were going into sports mode and that bitch was going all of a sudden it was going from 20 to 60 miles an hour in a split second. But I mean,
Yeah.
you were literally going maybe another 15 miles an hour quicker, 10 miles an hour.
I think it was a jolt.
Yeah, that's
The jolt
just
of it switching. I think because they're really flexible. Because when I was using the originals and I finally got the master air screws, when I pulled the originals off on the inside of the guards, I had a little line where it had been touching it. So I don't know if it was when I picked up speed that it flexed enough that it made a line and it rubbed on it or what, you know.
That's why I said I think that's stupid with that drone. That even if you're not in an acro, you should be able to get your top speed with that thing without having to put it in acro. They should have it unlocked where you could go the full 60 with it, just as a regular drone. I don't know why they don't do that. That should be your option to go the top speed.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because there's some of you guys that are kind of afraid to put it in acro because you've never flown acro. And you're
I'm not
never gonna
afraid to,
really
I just don't choose to.
I'm saying, but you guys have some apparitions about putting it into acro. So you're never, unless you actually do it, you're never going to actually get to play with the full power of that drone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
That's
Which
pretty
sucks
much
because
every drone.
What's the real difference between acro and acro and normal? I mean, I've never flown an FPV, so I really don't know.
When you put it
30
in
miles
acro,
an hour and you could flip.
yeah, so when you put it in acro, now it's not like GPS stable anymore. You can do flips and all kinds of crazy shit with it.
Okay.
And wherever you put the up and down stick is where it's going to be. If you don't keep it up, it's going to go down.
There's no stabilization at all.
Yeah, you got to keep on
so
this.
you literally have to keep it stable with the sticks.
You're flying.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I said, if you're not paying attention to your left
that
stick,
drone can nose
that
dive,
sucker's
it
coming
can flip
down.
over, it can do anything at all and crash and smash.
It's smash mode.
I still think with the Avata, they should allow you to go the top speed, whether you're in acro or not. And that should be your choice, whether you want to put it in acro, which, I mean, that is your choice already. But the speed thing, I think it's stupid they limit it to 30 miles an hour. You're literally not going any faster in the Mini 2 at that point.
But
Right.
That to me, that's not very fast.
When you're 6 inches from the floor,
it's still not the same, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's a difference between doing 60 to 80 miles an hour than doing 30.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I don't think it was built for that.
Even when I see somebody flying one of those 6 inches off the ground going in sports mode, it doesn't look fast to me. It looks like a Mini 2 doing that. Like I used to do that with the Mini 2 all the time. I would put it right off the ground and just haul ass forward to get a shot. And that's all it looks like to me. It looks like they're flying a Mini 2 all the time.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on it. And
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
because I did that a lot with the Air 2 and the Mini 2, where I would put it right off the ground or right off the water, and I would just go straight forward to get a shot, and then I'd come up or, you know, do some kind of move, you know, come up out of the water and slowly rise up, you know, type thing.
But then I do like the Avata and things like the DJI ones where I can switch between manual and things. So if I want to do a bit of acro around something or chase something like I do, but then I want to get closer and nimble, I can then put it into manual, sports mode, you know, and it's more, I don't know what I mean.
But what I'm saying is, like I said, when I watch people flying around in circles right off the ground with that, to me, it doesn't look impressive. It looks like a Mini 2 to me, just because I was used to doing that with a Mini 2.
Yeah.
I would put it right off the ground and I would do little whips and move around and
Yeah.
try to get crazy shots.
Yeah. You're right. In an open space, yes, but you take it to just where you're going through gaps and other bits.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So Justin, I'm going to put this link in the chat.
Okay.
And that is, you will not do that with a Mini 2. And go to about let's see, where it is it. Go to about the 2-minute mark, roughly, or anywhere there. Don't, the first 30 seconds is.
That is low.
Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, you're going under stuff
go to the minute
and all that, but like when Rod was showing us going around his yard, and he was just going around the trees, going in like a big, 8 pattern type thing. To me, it wasn't that impressive. It looked just like Mini 2 footage to me.
So go to the minute 7 mark.
It's the speed. I think the speed is horrible.
Yeah, from the speed, you can tell that ain't the Mini 2. That thing moving too fast.
Yeah, it does look like the Mini 2, but
I'm saying, but like when he goes around that cone and stuff, if I took a Mini 2, I bet you I could make it look like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can, but
I'm not saying hitting the gaps and shit with a Mini 2, but I'm saying I think the speed for sports mode is horrible. It should be at least 45, 50 miles an hour.
Yeah,
if not the full speed.
Yeah.
I think that my whole point is by having it decreased to Mini 2 speeds sucks. There's no reason a Mini 2 should be able to go the same speed as that thing in sports mode.
But then
that's my whole argument.
Yeah, it's the same with the DJI FPV.
Like, I feel bad for Lance and Joe. I think they should be able to do the full 60. That should be their choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is they should have the choice to do that without having to go into acro. Because if they're afraid to go into acro because they've never done it, they're never going to get to experience the full power of that drone.
Yeah.
True.
Because some guys just don't want to do acro because it will cause motion sickness with some people.
But whoops are not designed for 60 mile an hour. If you want
that drone isn't the top speed of that drone 60?
Yeah, but that's not what it was built for.
Well, no, but I'm saying I think you'd get some lot cooler looking shots if you could get up to speeds like that. Imagine hitting a gap at 45, 60 miles an hour.
Yes.
With that thing.
Okay.
Or when they like to do their slow, getting up off the ground and doing a shot going forward. That would look so much cooler if they could get up to that kind of speed. I don't know. I just hate how they don't let you have the full power of the drone that you paid for, and they dictate
on the DJI FPV. That's the same.
Like I
Yeah.
said, and then they dictate what you can do, but in what modes I think is stupid.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
just-
sports mode in the FPV is 60 mile an hour. In manual, I think you can get nearly 100 mile an hour, 90,
Yeah.
100.
90, yeah.
So I've heard some people actually have gotten that thing over 100.
Yeah, I expect, you know, on a bit
Yeah,
of a
if you catch the wind, she'll definitely go faster.
Yeah.
Nobody flies over 100. It's illegal.
99.
I just said I heard things, Joe.
Okay.
I've heard whispers.
Not that I don't care, but I didn't say that, FA.
My drones don't go that fast.
No, but I definitely would not be going in that playground like that with a Mini 2 for sure. I get what
The
you're saying on
fastest
that,
the Ed
Lance.
3 goes is 48. Catch the wind, you might hit 50, 52.
I tell you, I'm gonna start charging more when kids have to write their freaking names.
When people got a minute, have a look at that video with
Look at those names.
Good
give you
Lord,
thumbs up there.
what is that? What is that for St. Patrick's Day?
No, that's the ones they that's how they sign their names, yes. Except one in yellow, have no freaking idea.
Track
And
picture day?
that name, nothing like that on the printed list.
Oh,
Look at the way I think it's Manning Wingstrom or something like that.
yeah.
God darn it.
That's why you need to put directions on the paper.
Print, please. First name, last name.
Right,
Print,
legibly.
do not sign.
Right, legibly.
And write as if you're still in school, dumbass. I can't say nothing. I got horrible handwriting. My penmanship.
Jonathan.
My penmanship is kind
Yes, sir.
of.
Have a look at that link I put in the chat.
Usually, if there's like forms to be filled out or something, Sarah does it. Girls always have better penmanship than guys do.
Maybe put it to one side, have a little look later.
Well, don't feel bad. I told the coach, I said, and I made a mistake. I said, half of the kids didn't put I was looking at the envelopes. I said, half of them didn't put their grade. But I made them put their grade on this. So I have the grades. I said, so if you can, send me a printed roster so I could double check. Make sure the spelling's right because of the way that some of them I can't read. Like that. And he sent it to me. And about 5 of them weren't on the list. A couple of them are misspelled on his, and he didn't have grades. So, either way, you know.
Oh, that's that missile drone.
Yeah, some speed that is, isn't it? It's just 200 mile an hour thing, that is.
There was one on YouTube they claimed to do 300. Where's it at? I saw that one not too long ago. Let me see. And they actually show the mile per hour on their telemetry too.
And then I told them by seniors, juniors,
Well, I'll be there.
sophomores, freshmen, and the first sheets all mixed.
The drone beat the damn car.
Hey, Jody.
I'm glad I made a lot of money.
Yeah, that's him. Dustin. His stuff is just. There's something wrong with the guy.
There's one here that says mini quad flyby, and it's going 376 kilometers per hour, which should be 234 miles per hour.
Wow. Oh,
And then and this is the one right here.
Hey,
And this
that
was
was
from
familiar.
This was from 2 years ago. This guy actually claims this one right here went 316 miles an hour.
Back to the future.
Is that quad mover?
Look at this. I don't know. I'll look at it here in a sec. But there's a speed there.
250,
When was this video? Like, did you do this?
TJ, I just put a link in the chat if you
Or I think which one's the speed? Where's the
and
speed?
find the mirror, you'll see how stable the Avata is.
No, that's not his speed. There, the hell is it?
That's his altitude.
But yeah, he that would be. Let me see whose channel that is. I'll put the link in the chat. His name is Omaguli Bird, Omagali Bird, or some shit like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, okay. I put a link in the chat for Quad Mover YouTube channel. Have a look at some of his stuff.
There you
They're
go.
only a couple of seconds. Yeah, you know, a minute long. They're just nuts. You should have added a messenger, Dustin. Me send it in an email.
There's the one that I found. That was the guy that did that video 2 years ago. But
Yeah. So
the drone apparently went 316 miles an hour.
Dustin Gable.
Could you imagine that thing whipping by you? Fuck, dude, that would be so quick. Just fucking gone.
Insert file.
Like,
Johnny and I, while at Mandeville Harbor, is when I was first got the Mavic 3. And I was flying back towards Mandeville Harbor. He had the Mini 3 up, and all of a sudden we heard a high pitch. And as I'm coming down, right in between us, the FPV comes flying full speed in between both of us.
Oh
Like
shit!
that. And we turned around, looked at each other, and we're looking around. They had Wildlife and Fisheries about 40 yards from us flying the drone because they were looking for a dead body out in the lake. And I looked up, he flies within about 3 feet of my Mavic 3. He was going right towards it, just went off to the side. And I turned around and I hollered, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? I don't care who the hell you are. I got a drone up there too." Like that. Johnny says, "Oh Lord." You know, I went off on the guy. And he said, "Oh yeah, I saw y'all." I said, "No, I didn't see you. I'm coming the other way." But if he'd have took me out of the sky, I'd have had a fit.
Well, he saw you guys, but if you didn't let you know that he was there,
Right.
Well, he didn't let us know he was flying. We didn't even know he was flying. He was bringing it back. He had it out like 3 miles out in the lake, and he was bringing it back and then going to shoreline. And he was full speed. And he was at the same altitude. I mean, he actually, I think he was doing that to play around because he went right in between us. And I went off on him. I said, "I don't care if you're Wildlife and Fisheries or not." I said, "If you got a license, you know better."
Right.
Because I got a license, I wouldn't have done that to you.
Dustin says,
He
"No,
goes, "Okay, I'm
link,
cool,
just the
man. I'm
picture
sorry."
you sent, Rob."
But you
Just
know,
emailed it to you, Dustin.
when I fly the Avata, though, I've got it on Horizon Steady because I like Horizon Steady on it. But if I put the Rock Steady, I don't like it how it does all like the FPV is supposed to do. Because I'm putting it up. I've done it for a couple, but 90% of the time I'm on Horizon Steady.
It's a bit worse than I was thinking.
So I'm not a true FPV guy.
That really scared me a little bit.
Oh man, he tore that drone up.
Flying that drone at 300 kilometers an hour is quite crazy. When we get really close to the car, the weight of the cars is causing so much turbulence in the drone. So I'm really struggling to keep it stable.
Well, you know what I'm kind of surprised at is that there isn't a universal citizens radio for drone pilots to be able to talk to each other out in the field.
Yeah, it would work.
Remote ID. They'll add it.
I mean, so it's technical equipment and stuff, and it's just as simple as, like a handheld, what do they call those? The kids use radios. And
walkie-talkies.
Yeah, you just have it on a certain channel, because I know they got like 5 or 8 channels on there.
Mm-hmm.
Just have it on the channel when you're flying. And if anybody else is flying, they should be on the channel and announce that they're flying or taking off or coming in for a landing or whatever.
Oh,
That'll be
Dustin, I
tough to tell
sent
them they had to set up. Yeah, set
Dustin,
that
I
up.
sent you an email too. Yeah.
Know what he's Dustin.
Out that they're flying or taking off, coming in for landing or whatever.
See the email I just sent him.
Set up.
I sent you an email too.
Got an echo.
This is Jonathan. He's picking up his speakers. He said I saw it. I just sent him an email. I was like, "Gay boy." That's all I said in the email.
Hey, what's the difference between the Air 2 and the Air 2S?
The 1-inch sensor
Quite a few differences. The
Camera,
camera,
yeah.
1-inch sensor. There's top
doesn't zoom
sensors.
when you're in video. I mean,
Plus,
in
it has the
pictures.
sensors on the top that the Air 2 doesn't
Yeah.
have. So it has better obstacle avoidance.
Doesn't have top sensors.
The Air
What's
2S
that?
does, yeah, it does. It's got forward and it's got the ones that are kind of
They're at an
bug
angle.
Yeah,
eyed.
Those bug
Yeah.
eyes in
Yeah.
the front are top
Because
sensors.
the Air 2 only has the two front ones, but the Air 2S has two that look
I'm
more
thinking
up.
side.
Yeah. You got the Air 2S, Jonathan. Show Lance what we're talking about.
I got it too. So.
Nobody asked you, TJ. Shut up.
Oh.
These are the forward sensors,
TJ,
Yeah.
do this.
and these are the
Do
top
this.
sensors.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the little bug marks
You
on
got
the
the
front of
duck.
that
Do the
drone?
duck.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah,
what,
where's the-
Paul?
What's the little bug marks on the front of that drone?
Little bug marks?
Between the sensors. Look at it straight on.
Oh, you're looking
Oh,
at the
it's probably
skin. Looking at the skin.
decal. It's just
Yeah.
a decal.
Just the skin.
Oh, it's the
Looks
skin. Okay, because I'm going.
Oh, it looks like an owl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Where's
actually,
I like that.
where's
Is
your
it
middle
equal,
finger
right?
at, TJ?
huh?
Where's your middle finger duck at?
My middle finger duck.
Yes, when I insult you, you're supposed to show the duck.
Same thing on the controllers. Got the white owl skin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the RC Pro, and then the ND one.
Where's your middle finger at, TJ? There you go.
You gotta have it handy.
Jonathan, you got YouTube playing somewhere.
Yeah, YouTube playing, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that was me.
That's all right, but we enjoyed TJ's little giggle, but it was going on and on.
Now, TJ, if you're gonna be like Joe, now you need to start crashing a little more, okay?
Yeah. I'm just gonna fly the Avata down into a wall, be like, yeah,
Here
There
comes
you
the big
go.
duck.
There you go. That's for you, Justin.
That is my wife.
Okay. You gotta go.
Okay, hold on, Dustin. Let me check it.
Damn.
Go potty. Hurry up.
Oh, what the hell is that? Darth Vader. Did you print that, Dustin? Check this out.
Doing. Coming or going?
Oh.
Darth Vader.
I
Without the mask on.
am your father.
That's pretty wild looking.
These days you don't know what Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You'd be like Luke. I am your mother.
Yeah.
And he just pops out in a pink dress.
I am your mother.
I am a pineapple.
I am your pineapple.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Dustin. You should try that one. Try that print. Rob needs to send that to Joe. Dude, Joe, I
too
think
much.
it's time. No. See, it's time for you to do some really extensive prints. Come on.
Nope.
Like the rocket one I sent you. That was badass.
Well, this girl took 2 pictures. She only needed one. She had one holding a baton and one just doing a pose. So I'm gonna put the one with the baton on it because I think it looks better. And they're gonna say, well, can we get the other one?
Don't send it to him, Dustin. He doesn't know how to print anyway.
I'm gonna ignore that one. I'm gonna ignore that one.
Oh, I got my new fans coming too for my PC tomorrow. I'm gonna have to put those in tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
One of my fans is going out, so I'm just gonna change all 3 of them out.
Get them off Amazon.
Yeah, I bought 3 new Corsair fans because the 3 I got in there, one of them's starting to go out. And it's starting to make a loud buzzing noise, and sometimes it doesn't turn. So I'm gonna just take all 3 of them out and put new ones in. Plus, they got the new RGB plug that's actually gonna work with my fucking switch I have in there. So, because they have
Such a
some
nice
really
guy.
old plug on those fans, and they wouldn't work with my Corsair switch. So. And then today I got my double monitor mount coming so I can get these monitors up off my desk. I have a mount coming with 2 arms on it that will hold each monitor. That way I can get them up off the desk and I don't have to worry about them falling off my damn desk. Because that is a very concerning thing for me that I'm afraid is going to end up happening. Because these monitors are really new and they're so fucking paper thin that they don't weigh anything. And these things are 27 inches each.
Oh shit.
But they don't weigh anything. Like, they're that thin. Dude, like, I could grab 2 of these by the base and just bitch slap you with them. Like, that's how light they are.
Oh shit.
I've seen some speakers like that.
That's how light the fans are?
No. I'm talking about my 27-inch monitors. Monitors. They're super light, but they're paper thin. Because, it's all this new technology has made these screens so thin that there's no fucking weight to them anymore. So I literally can barely touch my desk and my monitors go woof because there's just nothing to them. There's no kind of.
Yeah, you want to put them on the wall. Mount them to the wall.
Well, see, I got a double mount that's going to screw onto the desk, but it will hold them up off the desk. And it's got 2 arms that go onto the pole. And then it will hold them up off the desk. That way I don't have to worry about accidentally knocking one of them off by accident.
Right.
They'll be secured, so.
Justin, so you say you can game from a laptop, right? I think I was asking you that last night.
You can game from a laptop, but you definitely want a laptop that's got a dedicated graphics card. Because anything with onboard graphics, like that's on the motherboard, it's going to be very limited on its power of what it can run on games. But if you have a dedicated like 3060 or something in there,
I don't know what's in there.
In your
laptop, starting to look good.
Oh yeah, coming out good. But if you have a dedicated graphics card, you won't have any issues running 90% of games. But I don't know what specs your PC has either. So,
laptop HP. What I bought it year before last.
That doesn't tell me. I'd have to have a model number or something. Because HP makes 1,000 different laptops every year, so it's hard. I can't go by when you bought it.
I got 28 done, and that's just freshmen and about 3 sophomore. 4 sophomore.
Definitely don't want integrated graphics. So if you're going to try to game with the laptop, much better having a dedicated graphics card.
Model number 17 dash. What is that? BY40 something. I can't see that shit. It's too small. Wait a minute.
Zoom in with your phone on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do now.
Because I already have the 17-BY40 and the HPs are already coming up in Google search engine. I just
Yeah, 17-BY406 something.
6. Is it 1 NR?
4061 NR.
Okay. That's an HP 17.
Made in China. Contains IC-6317A-RTL8821CE. Does that mean anything?
Okay, so you have a Intel Core i5 on there, right? Does it say on the top of the laptop? Does it say i5, like what your chipset is? Should be a little square sticker right by the keyboard. Does it say i5?
Intel Core i5. And then it has Intel Intel IRIS or LS.
Yeah, so your laptop unfortunately doesn't have the dedicated graphics, it has integrated graphics. But that doesn't mean you couldn't game certain games with it. But you would definitely be limited. Like you're definitely not going to run like Cyberpunk or you know, you might get away maybe running GTA or Fortnite. But
what about that game David be playing?
Euro Truck?
Yeah.
The Euro Trucks, you might get away with that because you could run a lot of games that run DirectX 10, but if you're running anything with DirectX 12, yeah, you're going to be way above your computer's capability.
And you can switch the card out, you say?
No, unfortunately your graphics card is built into the motherboard, so you can't change it out.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what you call integrated graphics.
Right.
If it's dedicated graphics card, that means that it has its own spot within the computer case. It's not part of the motherboard. It's its own separate graphics card. Those are usually the really high-end laptops that are like $2,000, $3,000. You're going to pay a minimum $1,800 to $2,000 for a gaming laptop.
Look at Vision laughing at me. I'm a freshman, Vision. I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
Well, I mean, really, so when it comes to laptops, let's be honest. All the components within every company's laptops all come from the same factories, the same few companies. The only real thing that laptop designers like HP, Lenovo, the only thing they're really doing is designing the screen and and like the body and hinges. But the internal hardware is all from the same, you know, it's either NVIDIA or AMD. It's, you know, there's only a couple companies out there that make these chipsets. So all that shit's the same. It's really goes by how good the casing is, the hinges on the laptop, because that's a big thing. There's, you know, the hinges on laptops are one of the most important things you should look for when you're buying a laptop. Do they have issues with the hinges on that particular model? That's something that you run into a lot with certain models of laptops, is they were just poor hinge designed, and then after 6-8 months of opening and closing it, all of a sudden the screen breaks.
Oh,
dang. The hinge snapped, and now it won't stay open, or it won't stay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they all have their decent laptops, and they all have their crappy ones, so. Really hoping Tim can get that laptop to rigor mortis. I don't know if he figured out if it had a dedicated graphics card or not. Though. If he did, man, that'd be a game changer for old rigor there.
Yeah. Yeah,
So if I had tons of money, I definitely would go. I would totally help Rigger out and get him a computer. But
I really stopped gaming when I started flying drones. I put the Xbox down. In fact, I gave it away.
I don't see the point in even buying a console, to be honest with you. Once you go to PC, there's really no point in going back. I mean, you can buy a PlayStation because there are some games that are only available for the PlayStation. So if there's a game that you really, really enjoy that much, then it'll be worth you go out and buying a PS5. But if you already have a gaming PC, buying an Xbox is just stupid. Because every game that's available on Xbox you can get through Microsoft, which is Xbox. You can get it on your PC. There's no point in having an Xbox, to be honest with you. It's a waste of money. Like I said,
plus they got an adapter where you can hook the Xbox controller up to your PC, right?
Oh yeah, you can hook it up through Bluetooth. Like my Elite, I have it just hooked up through my Bluetooth adapter right into the computer, so I don't even have to have it plugged in. That's why I said it's all Microsoft. It's all the same company, so everything's compatible with each other. Technically, you can actually take your Microsoft controller and you can hook it up to your phone and play games on your phone with it. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can Bluetooth it to your phone and play. If you play a game on your phone, you can use your Xbox controller.
Sweet.
But like I said, yeah, it's like I said, the only game system that would be really worth buying if you had a PC would be the PS5. And that's only because they have certain exclusives you can't get on Xbox or PC. Is Laura going live today at all, Rob?
I don't know.
She's flying, so she may not.
Yeah, she's in the sky today.
I'd imagine David is doing his trucking thing. I might do a bit. I might.
See if he has anything scheduled to do.
What are you up to today, Justin? Much on?
Wait a minute. Didn't something happen with David yesterday? He said he quit YouTube. They did something to him.
Oh, he ain't quitting YouTube.
Get over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he got pissed off because he got stuck in some beta program and they switched his fucking YouTube look around on his PC and he got super pissed. They took a bunch of random premium accounts and put them in this like beta thing to test out this beta shit. And when they do that, you don't really have a choice. It just kind of happens. So you have to deal with it until you either get through the pro beta. You have to wait till they decide that they want to pull it. Usually it's only like a week or so. They'll do testing like that and then they'll put your account back the way it was. But
well, how they just gonna snatch anybody's account to do it? That's crazy.
I mean, you can still access your account and everything. Nothing's affected that way. It's just they changed the layout of the.
They change the layout. That throws a person. Just remember yesterday I was telling you it was upgrade season. They changed the layout of Clash of Clans. Man, listen, I don't like it, but it's what we got to deal with.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. You said something about season, but then you never answered me. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because then I thought you were talking about Fortnite, but then you never answered me.
Fortnite probably is going to get one too. A certain time of the year, all Fortnite games do an update. Fortnite is made by Supercell, so I figured y'all getting one too. Isn't it from Supercell, Fortnite?
No, they're owned by Epic.
Oh, they're Epic. Okay.
Yeah, they're owned by Epic. Because they're the ones that got Epic was the one that got in a big old heated battle with Apple. You remember when Apple pulled Fortnite off of their app store?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? They got
no, because I'm Android, so I got the Google Play.
Epic got into this big ass heated battle with Apple over their app, and Apple pulled Fortnite off of their store. And I don't know if they ever put it back because I don't have Apple. But
Right.
yeah, Epic and Apple went back and forth over that shit for like 6 months. It was ridiculous. But the thing is these cell phone companies, so like Apple and Android,
Mm-hmm.
they have a lot of control over other companies, because guess what companies need these days to get their business out there? They need apps for their business.
Right.
Well, guess what's the only two platforms you're putting apps on these days? It's either
Google Play Store. Yeah,
or you're
either the
gonna
Play
be
Store
on-
or the what is it, the cloud? What y'all got, the cloud?
No, what I'm saying is you're either going to put your app on Android and Apple. It's Play stores.
Right.
Those are the two main Play stores that everybody uses. So if one of them comes to you and they like, we want 20%, and you're like, no, fuck you. I'm not paying that much. I want to pay 10%. Well, then they'll
Mhm.
just be like, oh, well, we don't need your money. And again, now you have no access to your application. They'll just
Right.
pull it off their store. So they have so much control and swing with these companies, because they don't, if the companies piss them off, they just pull the app off their store, and then that company suffers because people can't access the app. So companies will kind of bend to their will sometimes because of that. And Epic didn't. Epic told Apple to go shove it, and it didn't really affect it. Epic, they were still fine. Epic's, dude, Fortnite gets like on average 270 to like 320 million players every month. So
Shit. Yeah,
it's
a
one
lot
of
of
the
people
most
in
popular
Fortnite.
games. Yeah, one of the most popular games in the world. I mean, Epic's doing fine. I mean, they that's why they didn't give a shit. They stood up to Apple and told them to piss off. Because I think Apple was trying to get more money out of them for having their app on the store, I think was what it was. They were trying to raise the percentage or something. I can't remember exactly what it was over, but usually with Apple, it's over money. So, because Apple is fucking stingy as shit.
Yeah, stingy as shit, and their products be crazy expensive.
Oh, and they're super predatory of their customers too. So you'll bring in your MacBook and be like, there could be like just one little, it could be a capacitor or something on the fucking the board that's just bad. And anybody that works on computer boards could easily change that out in a matter of 10, 20 minutes, right?
Right.
But Mac will tell you, oh, it's not fixable. It's just junk. You're going to have to buy a new one, a whole new computer. Where Louis Rossman on YouTube, he would take it, open it up, get in there, spend 20, 30 minutes in there, fix the board, charge the person $150, and they're walking out with their iMac. Instead of spending another $1,500 or $2,000 on a computer.
Right.
See, Apple don't try to fix shit. They'd just rather sell you new shit.
They just want you to spend that bread.
They're super predatory. Just like you remember the big Apple tower? You know the big Apple computer towers that they have? So Jonathan, they got a set of wheels you can buy for it, right? So that just pops on the bottom. The wheels alone are $600.
Wow.
Just for the set of wheels for the computer tower.
Well, what, they got a lifetime warranty or something? What?
Dude, I don't know how they justify that, because they look like 4 little wheels off of an office chair, and they're $600. Yeah,
they can keep that. I'd rather go buy me a drone with $600 than buy some wheels.
That's all I said. Yeah, Apple's super expensive, bro. Ridiculously overpriced on some of their stuff. You ain't lying about that. Where'd Paul go?
I'm here.
Oh.
I was just eating my meals on wheels.
What'd they bring today?
Chicken with rice and vegetables on the side.
Oh, nice.
And I bet he didn't eat anything but
That
the
sounds
chicken.
good.
I ate the chicken with rice, and the vegetables went down the garbage disposal.
So What vegetable?
Come on,
I
Paul. You
love
know better than
vegetables.
that.
It's like peas and carrots and broccoli and.
Uh,
I love vegetables.
uh,
There's very few vegetables I don't like, but I love vegetables. I can eat the shit out of them.
Tell
They
you
say
those
you gotta
carrots I
have
had the
some
other
kind of
day,
vegetable.
boy, those were so good.
Yeah, it had peas, carrots, cauliflower, and I don't know what else. I didn't really look at it. Just just tip it in and it goes down the garbage disposal.
Justin just gave me a flashback, man.
You should have thrown the vegetables out in the yard and let the squirrels eat them. They'd have ate them.
I don't
Justin,
think they would. I put them out there before and they turned their nose up on them. They're looking for their peanuts.
when I used to go down to the parole center, right?
Uh-huh.
It'd be about 8, 9 people drinking a jug of bottle of that water that fucking big.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm pretty much drinking nothing but water at this point. So
They would do it to try to pass the piss test because they know they fucked up.
About water.
no, after this whole surgery and everything, dude.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah. I know why you drinking it. I'm just saying.
I'm afraid to even drink soda anymore, to be honest with you.
Them dark sodas, man. I try to tell you.
I drink about 8 cans of Diet Pepsi every day.
Well, and see, diet sodas are even worse for you because it's got that artificial sweetener. What is it? The aspirin or whatever the fuck it's called.
Aspartame.
Yeah, and that shit's not good for you. That's the one thing diet soda has bad in it. Like the diet soda itself isn't that bad, but it's that one ingredient that makes it so bad. If they used a more natural flavoring or sugaring, it would probably wouldn't be as bad.
Aspartame is called, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah, and it's artificial sweetener, and it's really bad for you when you drink it in high doses.
But yeah, I drink over 2 liters a day of pop.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, ever since this surgery, bro, I'm not even joking. There's a whole case of Dr. Pepper up in the thing, and I really would like to have one, but it's so almost at the point where I don't even want to touch soda anymore.
Yeah, touch it. Leave it alone.
Yeah, it's because you've been programmed now.
I've been programmed. Listen to this motherfucking conspiracy theory over here. I've been programmed by the man.
I stopped drinking sodas a long time ago.
I just drink water.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, I might try to have a soda here in the next couple weeks if I feel like it, but I really don't want to drink a lot of soda anymore. That kind of opened my eyes up, bro. This was so painful for the last month that I really don't want to cause another one, you know?
Right.
I know having one every, you could have one once a week or every couple weeks, and that's fine. That's probably not going to make any difference, but I'm not going to be drinking them every day like I was. I can't do it. I can't go through that pain again.
The hell you name?
I'll tell you what, dude, kidney stones is one of the most painful things you've ever. And mine was, you got to remember, mine was over the course of a whole month.
Yeah, you sitting on it.
Well, and I'm thinking you said that once you cleared it out, you peppered out a whole bunch more, didn't you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But most average people will pass a stone and pee it out and everything within like a week's time. I've been dealing with the same stone for almost a little over a month, probably about a month and a half. So, and then having to go in for that, I mean, it wasn't major surgery or nothing, but having to go in there for that, I mean, that alone was painful as shit. Waking up.
Any surgery is a major surgery because, boy, if they mess up.
And they didn't send me home with pain medication like they promised they were going to do, too. They told me we'll make sure we send you home with something until you get the stent out. That way you have some pain relief. And they never wrote me any pain prescription. When I tried to call and ask them about it, all they said is we'll get back to you. And that was 3 days ago, and they never got back to me. So.
Oh, dang.
So last night, I just couldn't take the pain no more. My kidney was hurting real bad. I pulled it out. And then all of a sudden, I went to the bathroom, and this big clump of something white came out. went all into the toilet, and then all of a sudden my pain just went away instantly within like 2-3 minutes. And I haven't had any pain since then. So that was at like 4 o'clock this morning. So I think it was whatever was that, all that blockage and everything finally came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be drinking soda like I used to. I'm not doing that again.
Ooh, ooh. Well, the sound of it sounded like it hurt. Just the thought.
Yeah, trust me, dude. It wasn't fun at all.
I will definitely take your word for it.
I mean, would I put that on my worst enemy? Of course, because he's my enemy. But I wouldn't want one of my friends to go through that. But yeah, it's definitely not a fun process, that's for sure. And then the doctor was super pissed when I went to Lakeland and he found out that the hospital here put me through the CT scanner 4 times in a month. Oh, he was real pissed.
Why was he pissed that they put you through the CT scanner?
Because he said they should have never scanned me that many times because it's radiation. He said they should have never scanned you 4 times within a month. He said after the second time, they should have admitted you and did the surgery then. He goes, why they didn't do it? He goes, he goes, what happened was you went through a broken system. He goes, I ain't having that in my hospital. And he immediately admitted me. The doctor that was on the emergency room staff, he immediately admitted me. And then he threw me to the front of the line. Dude, there was some old, me and Sarah felt bad because there was some old lady that was having some medical issues next to me in the room. And she had been waiting on a bed for 4 hours and he put me at the end. I was only in there for 5 minutes and already had a bed. And this lady was waiting for a bed for over 4 hours.
Her name was Lola.
But he was so upset about what I went through that he put me to the front of the line and got me in a hospital room within 5-10 minutes.
It sounded like he tried to save them from catching a lawsuit because they fucked up. If they radiated you 4 times, right, and they was only supposed to do it twice, you can end up with some kind of medical condition behind that.
Well, he said most likely I wouldn't get anything. He said, but that's definitely not a recommendation that they would normally do to people.
Well, that's medical speak for we made
somebody fucked up.
But the thing
do some homework on that, Justin. Believe me, man, do some homework on that.
But the thing is this hospital I went to doesn't have any affiliation with the hospital I was at originally. So he was literally concerned for me. Like you could tell this doctor just didn't agree with what they did. Like he was like, that shouldn't have happened. He goes, I'm not going to let you slip through the cracks anymore. He said, I'm going to put you ahead of the line. I'm going to get you in. And even the nurse came in. She goes, I don't know who you know, but you got put in front of the line and you got a bed. And she goes, I've never seen anybody get a bed that quick before.
Which means somebody fucked up. I'm telling you.
Well, no, I'm saying
the only reason they would do that, the only reason he's going to do that is to try to save their skin. Somebody messed up bad. So now all he can do is try to fix it is to get you in, take care of you and get you out and hope that everything is all right and you don't do some homework.
Well, what I'm saying is I think that doctor actually gave a shit, though. If you would have saw his face when he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I think he really cared. He was like, because the way he was acting, he was like highly upset that the doctors at the other hospital didn't do what they should have done of what he would have recommended. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he was pissed off at the other doctors and he said, I would have never done that. He goes, they should have took you
Which
in.
hospital did they make the mistake in?
That was Winter Haven Hospital here in my town.
And that's the one that your wife works there, right?
No, her company owns the hospital, but she doesn't work at that hospital now.
Do shit.
See, so that's why Justin's not excited to go and sue.
No,
them.
even my primary doctor that works for the company, she was even pissed off about it. So she's the one that told me to go to Lakeland. My primary doctor, she told me not to go back to the hospital. She said, go to Lakeland. and get that, and they'll get you in. So.
Because you sure wouldn't want your wife to get any blowback because you.
Well, I mean, that don't fall on her. She didn't do no procedure.
No, but I mean, I'm talking
Politics.
company wise.
All politics.
But the thing is, though, is oh, fucking hilarious, Dre. But then no, the thing is, though, is like
what Dre said.
I don't think I really don't believe every doctor's out there just trying to make money off of people. There are doctors and nurses out there that actually, you know, they don't go to all that med school and shit just for money. I mean, some of those guys will put themselves in $500,000 debt just to get a medical license, you know. Like there's a lot of them out there that actually give a shit about people. I'm not going to down, like, I know there's this whole big pharma conspiracy, but that doesn't mean every doctor's a piece of shit, you know?
Somebody tell me what Dre said. I can't see the chat.
He says
Justin figured out he's supposed to have 2 nuts.
You got 2 nuts, yep.
Actually, I got 3, Dre.
Recovery was good, family.
Justin, what do you got, a spare now?
No, but yeah, like I said, if you actually saw that doctor when I talked to him, you could tell he actually gave a shit. Because like I said, he had nothing to cover up. He doesn't work for that company. He didn't.
Right.
You know, he wouldn't have got sued for any of that.
Well, that's one of the reasons in the medical world they tell you always get a second opinion.
Well, you can do that.
He's
but
the second opinion.
But you also got to remember, second opinions is also based on, can you find another doctor near you that will take your insurance that does the same thing that you're trying to get the second opinion on? That's not always the case. There could be one doctor within 100 miles radius that does a specific, you know, that's like a specialist, and they'd be the only ones that take your insurance. But there could be 10 other ones in your same area, you know, and unless you got a bunch of extra money to go pay to have a second opinion done, sometimes you can't get those kind of things done. That's not always an easy thing to do, because a lot of insurance companies will only work with certain doctors.
Dre's still sick at home for the past 3 days.
Oh.
What do you got? Like, do you got like the flu or something, Dre, or you got COVID, or?
He probably doesn't know.
That's called little man syndrome.
Oh, man.
You can have him come on looking like Hugh Hefner.
Let me tell you something, youngin. Exactly. To come out in his little fancy ass robe and everything.
That's funny.
Coming on with silk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come in looking like Hugh Hefner. Let me tell you something, little man. I already see it.
That's funny.
Yeah, silly question, Justin, but you'll most probably just say yes straight away.
What?
Talk Studio from Streamlabs, you have got to pay for that extra avenue, the more than the
Talk Studio, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
it's like a Zoom, or it's like a Zoom
You talking about the panel thing?
Yeah, this
Yeah, apparently you can do one free panel member, but if you want up to 11, you have to pay for it.
no, this is different.
Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't have the paid membership. So
Okay, I'll show you now. Give me 2 seconds.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Because the thing is that some of the stuff doesn't show up for me unless I pay for it, the premium version, you know. So I won't even never know it's there until I unlock it, you know. Because it's not like they give you all the features, and the ones that you can't access are grayed out and they're just there. It doesn't show them to you until you buy the premium. So what's up, Jody?
Got a set of twin girls. I had to look at them 3 times and I still can't tell the difference. Oh, God,
Well, I
Mike.
hope you feel better, Dre.
Yeah, Dre, we all hope you feel better.
Either way, I hope you feel better. You're still a dick,
That's the
but you know.
difference. See it now.
Who said that? Jonathan? No, he wouldn't say that.
Nah, get better, Dre. I hope you feel better, man.
What's up with Dre?
He said he had a fever and
He's
a
been
cough.
sick for 3 days. Yep.
Oh,
Said the
wow.
fever broke me down on Monday. Had a cough. Dude, they gave me a heavy ass duty cord with that damn Elite controller too. Look at that.
Shit,
That's a nice ass
long ass
cord
fucking
right
control or long ass cord.
there. Dude, that controller ain't cheap, dude. That's $153.
Shit.
That's an expensive ass controller, but it's all customizable. You can map all the buttons. There's a lot you can do with it. Oh yeah, that always sucks,
Good
Dre.
from coughing so much.
Yeah, and you get sore ribs from coughing. That shit sucks. Not even gonna lie.
Man, have any of y'all ever been like driving down the road and just kind of thought to yourself, man, I wonder if there's a city somewhere called Sample. And then when you finally see it, you see a sign that says urine sample.
Oh, for fucking sakes. I was wondering where he was going with that.
Urine sample.
Sample this.
Fucking TJ's been waiting all week to say that one.
He drove all over looking for a motel called the Sample Inn.
That's funny. Urine sample. That's funny.
Yeah, it's got a little suburb called Pee in a Bottle.
Yeah. Pee in a bottle. That's funny. Oh, goodness.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
All right.
Now that Jonathan's back.
Much love to the panel and community as always.
Y'all have a great day. Peace out.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to leave, Jonathan.
Oh, I was listening the whole time.
Okay.
Justin, what are you up to?
Justin's going to go live, aren't you?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Going live, Justin? Wait a minute, is David going live?
I don't know. I'm gonna contact Laura and David and see if they're doing it.
They were out on a stroll, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, but they'd be doing a lot of lives, so I'll find out if they're gonna go live or not.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
See ya.
See you this evening.